We know the Travancore royal family always keeps a prefix of their birth star before their names. When did this practice start? In the Chera, Chola, Pandya dynasties. In the Chera family, the first century AD, there are two inscriptions. One says that the salt merchant of Madurai, Vishakhan Kannan Adigan's son, Adhanathan. Vishakhan Kannan means Vishakha is the birth star of that family, that person. The salt export was the major economy during the Shatavahana times. So that is the first evidence that we have, that from the first century onwards they have been using this. And in the 4th century AD also, a son of the king of Parambimala. Parambimala is the modern uh, the Parambi-Kulam area, that is the Parambimala area. From there, the Gopan Kannan Devan also is a Vishakam birth star. They call it as Viyakkan, Vishakhan. Then coming to the Cholas, all the Cholas have their mother as a Chera princess. It is a way to keep both the countries together. From the Chera side, the mother's race will have the kingship, whereas from the Chola side, the father's side will have the kingship. So both, the same person will have both Chera and Chola countries. Now we will start with Rajaraja Chola one. He was Shatabhisha or Chadaya of in Avani month. That is the Shravana month, Chadaya Dina. Just like Narayana Guru. Wife Panchavan Mahadevi also was Chadaya. Actually, these were the people who started the Chadaya festival, both in Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Following the Onam festival, we used to stop the festival, but after them, from Chadayam, 7 days also was extended. The festival was extended because that is their birth star. Then Rajendra II was Tiruvadira, and Rajadhiraja was Purva Phalguni. Veerarajendra Ashlesham in Shravana month. Then Kulotunga I was Pushyam. Vikramachola Uttradam of the month, Ani month. And Vikramachola's time was in 1120. So from almost the 8th century up to 1120, we have the Chola lineage with birth star. Champion Mahadevi, daughter of Malayaraya, Gandhara Aditya, mother of Uttama Chola, was born on Triketa in Meenam, that is in Chaitra. Triketa Nakshatram, Meena Masam, Chaitra. From 8th century up to 1120, we have Chola rulers with their birth star mentioned. Now Pandya, in AD 645 onwards, the earliest Pandyas were all Chera princes from the name Kadungon and Chenan, Jayantavarman, etc. They are actually Chera princes. In the second Pandya royal family, that is from 1142, after the end of the Chola Empire, we get the Pandya's names. 1120 Vikramachola was Uttradam. And in 1142, the ruling monarchs of the Pandya family, like Arigesari Parakrama Manabharana was Magairam, Kulashegara Srivallabha was Uttram, Pandya was Avittam, Jada Parakrama Srivallabha was Tiruvadira, Abhirama Parakrama was Tiruvadira, then Kulashegara Parakrama was Ashwadi. These are some of them. And in 1615 AD, the last Pandya king took Diksha, became sannyasi. Chera kings, modern Travancore kings, have their Janma Nakshatra now attached to their name. But this practice, which was there in the Chera kingdom from the 1st to 4th century and carried on to Pandya and Chola lineage through their mothers. And this was taken up by the Venad royal family only after the last Pandya's Diksha period. We see that the Kalkulam branch with Kollam as capital, from 9th century onwards they are there. But only when they shifted the capital to Padmanabhapuram in 1758, or maybe just before that, we find this practice returned by the kings of Travancore. In 1736 to 1780, it was a Magairam Tirunal. Then from 1756 to 81, it was an Ashwathi Tirunal. And up to this 2022, they have that practice. So this part, what is the importance of this? This is important because the astronomical event of a birth of a king was noticed right from the 1st century and has been continued till 2022 by a people, an ancient civilization in the history of the world. That means the awareness of linear time along with the cyclical time was known to our ancient people. Both were known to them. Since they know the Janma Nakshatra of each person along with the Yuga, the Kalpa cyclical time. That is, I have got this Nakshatra from various inscriptions of these kings